you have, Rowan?
I got a coconut and soda with juice and
How did you get it, Bear?
Mom told me. Then I went next to the tree and then boom, I got it.
Coconut Bora Bora. Yeah. Bora coconut. Aduh.
Come on, Rowan. You have a straw?
Wait, can I have it? Nope.
So now I brought the coconut back to the boys and we've all had a try. Good. Bora Bora coconut. So here we got all the coconuts we've procured thus far. So we have this guy right here, which is the grandpa coconut, and it is shriveled and there's nothing inside.
Which because there's a hole.
That's right. And then we have this, which is the baby bear, a Rowan coconut, and it's still immature. And then these two,
Are the drinking coconuts,
these are the mommies and the daddies.
which are for drinking.
You can hear all the liquid in there. So these are the 4, and we'll see how many we can get by the end of the trip.
What if we got 20?
20? That'd be a lot.
Then it wouldn't make it actually to the ocean.
Yeah. So,
And then most of our coconuts will be in the water.
right. So that's our coconut collection. So we'll keep working on that, and we'll keep everyone updated.
And then one day we'll make a coconut tower.
Sounds good. So we just finished our 3rd full day here at the St. Regis Resort in Bora Bora. And today we spent a lot of time in the water. So we started out with some jet ski action. That was your first time on a jet ski. How was that, Bear?
Good. And we went on 42.
42. You went 42 miles an hour on the jet ski. And Rowan didn't quite make it as fast, but they both did really well and had a lot of fun. And then we also did some outrigger canoeing. So we rode on the OC3. We did one trip around the entire island that this resort has been built on.
And with sea urchins.
We saw sea urchins later. So we did one trip around this whole island with the boys, and then we did another little trip with Mommy. And then finally, the last thing that we did is we got back on the surfboards, which we did a number of times today, and we took kind of an adventure all the way to where water is coming through the barrier reef, and we saw a lot of really big sea urchins. I mean, long spines, right?
Long all the way up to the sky.
Yeah, not quite that long, but they were long and they were pointy, and
They would hurt.
they would hurt if you hit them. And so I think
And that's what they use to protect them.
it's a protection mechanism for the sea urchins. For the most part, that covers the day, with one exception. There's one more thing that happened.
Which you sailed on that watermelon raft and brought it back.
Exactly. So I was sitting out here when we got back to the room, just to my left here, with some licorice and my sunglasses, watching the beautiful
Sunset.
That is correct. And I saw just past the buoys, I saw a raft, maybe about 30 meters past them. And I made the hasty decision to go after it. And the tide was keeping it, or taking it further and further away from me. And so after swimming a good 400 maybe even 500 or 600 yards, I finally caught up to it. In the middle of the process, I thought it was a bad decision, but I finally got it way out towards the center of the channel and wound up then paddling it back. While I was getting it, nobody knew where I went because the boys were bathing with their mother, and no one knew where I went.
How'd you go out of the house?
Well, I jumped out from right here and I swam out to get the watermelon raft. And so
It's like a real watermelon.
it looks just like that. Maybe we should show it to the camera. What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, so here is the watermelon that we were just talking about. Again, it was about 500 yards out that way, and only about 200 when I began to swim after it, but the current really got hold of it, and
The current's really strong today.
that is correct. Got towards the center of the channel and it was moving. But we got it back here, and so now the boys have something to play with tomorrow. And
now we can jump on it when we ever want to go.
That's correct. And my understanding is that the Sunny Life is like a really nice kind of floaty. I don't really know.
Letters.
I don't know much about floaties, but my understanding is that this is the premium brand floaty. And so now we have this awesome floaty.
Tomorrow we'll have fun adventures with the watermelon raft.
And that's what it will be. Fun adventures with the watermelon raft. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao.